If you want a sleek step that's going to help you get a boost into your 2019 or newer Silverado Crew Cab 1500, this set of 6-inch running boards in black will do just the trick. Now these will be a great way to allow you an easy experience when getting in and out of your truck, especially if you have a lift kit, leveling kit, or larger tires installed and you need that extra boost to get up into the cab. This will also act as a great styling piece if you want a step that's going to match with other black mods that you already have integrated into your build, while also filling up that wheel-to-wheel space. Now these will feature a wheel-to-wheel length with tapered ends for a more finished appearance, and the black finish is going to add a very sleek look to the side of the truck. These will also have black plastic end caps to break up that matte black here, in addition to stepping pads for the front and rear doors. Now each stepping surface is going to have a treaded design to help you with a little bit of extra traction, especially helping out on those wetter days. Now this is even going to act as some lighter protection to any door dings in the parking lot or any kick up on the road for your rocker panel, or saving your rocker panel from that additional damage that you might otherwise get without them. Now these will be pretty durable, made of a lightweight aluminum construction, so they're not going to add a lot of weight, really any weight, to your build, while being tough and able to hold up to 500 pounds per step, which is pretty impressive. Now the end caps and the step pads will be made of a heavy-duty ABS plastic construction, so they're going to hold up very well to the elements, while also making sure that it doesn't get brittle or crack over time, especially if you're stepping on it a lot, which you are going to do. Now not to mention, this is going to have that black finish right on top, which is going to protect the aluminum underneath from any corrosion, keeping it looking new for years to come. Now this is also going to come with everything that you need in the box. I just have the steps on the table, but you're getting all the brackets and the hardware to very easily get these onto the side of your truck. Now these are going to come in at roughly $325 for the set, and I personally think that that's a great price for the premium appearance and the durability that's offered here. Now these are going to offer you a lot when it comes to accessibility and even that lighter protection aspect, while being incredibly strong. Again, these are going to be able to hold up to 500 pounds. Not to mention the fact that these are going to have an incredibly sleek look and will match with really anything that you pair with it, making $325 well worth the price for the function and the appearance. Installing these is going to be pretty straightforward. Again, at a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, probably taking you about 2 hours to get the job done with some basic hand tools. At this point, we can head over to the shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get these onto your truck at home. So that's gonna wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
For this install, you will need an impact, a ratchet, extension, and 13 and 14 millimeter sockets. What's up guys, today we're going to be installing some running boards on our Silverado, so let's get started. So we're going to start off by mounting our 4 brackets for our running boards to our vehicle. Now for each of these brackets, you want the mounting tabs on them to be facing towards the front of the vehicle. So we're going to start with our front one and work our way back. And we're going to use 2 of our 13 millimeter bolts with lock washers and flat washers to go ahead and get these in place. So you'll notice that there are 2 mounting points on the chassis side of our brackets here. One's going to be directly for the bottom mounting point right behind your pinch weld, and the other is going to be back up on the inside of your box of your frame, or on your body rather. So we'll go ahead and get our inside one mounted first. Now this is a slotted tab, so it isn't enclosed fully, so you can move it around if you need to. And we'll just go ahead and get this hand tight so it'll stay in place. And then we'll go ahead and get our bottom mounting bolt in position. Then we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the next 3 mounts. Now for our forward middle mount here, it's going to be directly in front of our middle body mount that we see here under our frame. So we'll go ahead and get it in place. Again, starting with the top bolt, and lock washer and flat washer as well. Once we got that hand tight, we'll again come to our bottom mounting bolt here. Get that one hand tight as well. Then we can move to our rear middle mount. So your rear middle mount is going to be about a foot behind your middle body mount. So again, we'll come to our mounting points. our top one in hand tight there. And we'll get our bottom one in place. And we can go ahead and get our rear mount in position. So now when you come to your rear mount, you'll notice that there are two very close together that are available. For this one, we're gonna go with the more forward option here. Again, same as the others, we'll get our two mounting bolts into place here. Get our top one in hand tight. And we'll come to our bottom one here. Put that one in as well. So now we're going to come back and tighten down our mounting hardware, and we're going to start with our bottom mounting bolt because that will push our bracket up into the chassis as far as we need it. So we'll grab our 13mm socket and extension on our ratchet and go ahead and tighten these down. We'll get our top one here. Then we'll go ahead and repeat the same process for the other bracket. So now we're ready to get our running board in place, and for that we've got it flipped upside down because we need to insert our provided hardware into the mounting slots here on the bottom. So we're going to grab our provided bolts, go ahead and slide them into the channels here, and we're going to do 4 in each channel for this side here. Go ahead and get all 4 in place here. And then all 4 on our other side. So once we have all of our hardware in place on our board, we're going to kind of generally line it up to where our brackets are going to be and where we want our board to sit. So we'll get these kind of in line. Like I said, this is just kind of general. We can always adjust once we have it on. This will just make it much easier once you flip it over and have them ready to go. So we've got our fronts lined up. We'll slide the rest back. Got our middle 2 lined up. Get our last 2. And again, this just gives us a good starting point for when we go to mount our boards. Now we'll go ahead and get our boards in place. Go ahead and line up our hardware with our mounting points. Again, kind of general, you may need to still move them around a bit. We'll start with getting our fronts in line, our middles. Those look good. It should fall into place just like so. So now we have our boards and hardware in place, so we'll go ahead and get these bolted on. So we're going to grab a flat washer, lock washer, and 14mm nut for each mounting bolt. Go ahead and get all of that on. It is a little tricky. You want to make sure you don't drop anything if you can help it. Go ahead and get these in place. We'll get a hand tight for now. Go ahead and get our rear one on. Then we can go ahead and repeat the same process for our other brackets. So now that we have all of our hardware in place and we've made any adjustments that we need to make to our boards as far as where they sit, we can go ahead and begin tightening them down, and we're going to grab our 14mm socket on our impact to go ahead and do that. So we'll go ahead and take our 14mm socket on our impact and tighten down our hardware. So now once you've completed this process for this side, you can go ahead and repeat these same steps for your other side. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our 6-inch running boards and black finish for your 19 to current Silverado 1500 crew cab. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Silverado, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.